Are we live? Waiting on the stream over there to show that we're actually on. Okay, well, looks like we are live. I don't know if anyone's out there watching yet, but if you are, welcome. My name is Big Lou. Welcome to my, well, it's not my workshop, but this is my living room on a Wednesday night. And we're going to build some Legos because we really can't go anywhere else because of everything that's going on. Now, full disclosure, hey, there's my cousin Chris. What's up, cuz? I don't. I had full disclosure. I had fully planned on doing this from a long time ago, and the whole lockdown coronavirus thing has just kind of uh, expedited the process for me to go ahead and start doing this because it just seemed like a fun idea to just kind of get together and hang out and build some Legos. You can ask me questions about projects. We could talk about building stuff and just have a good time for a little bit because I like building Legos and it felt like the right thing to do for now. So anyway, I have got this Star Wars Y-Wing. This is the Y-Wing that was in Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So it's the original timeline Y-Wing. It is not the Y-Wings that were in Rise of Skywalker. They do have a Lego set for that. But I got this one. I got this off Amazon, and the link to it is in the comments or in the description in the show notes down there. I paid about $80 for it, and it is a 600 and I can't read upside down. Yeah, 691 piece Lego set. And I've been chomping at the bit to actually open this thing. I haven't opened it yet, so y'all gonna get to watch me open it and thumb through the instruction book for the first time. And it is taped shut. Of course it is. I'm glad I have my knife. Anyone that doesn't have a Swiss Army knife, you definitely should get one. My sister got this one for me actually at the Swiss Army knife plant in Switzerland. And I've had it for a long time, and it's awesome. So, let's see what's in the box. Two, three. Ah, there's number one. These Star Wars Lego sets are always so friggin' amazing. Got some decals. Need those because we want it to be realistic. And, of course, the instruction book is folded like a curlicue. We'll need to do something with that. But, I'll put that under my planer outside. It weighs about 80 pounds to straighten that out. Bag 5. And there's one more bag. There we go. Alright, so lots of stuff. We got 5. Yeah, that's all that's in the box. Hey, Jordan, what's up, my man? Hey, can y'all hear me okay? Is the audio quality pretty good? Is it loud enough? Yes, no, maybe? I don't know. Wow. It always amazes me how the smallest of the pieces can just, if you look at the instructions here, I don't know, can y'all see that? Yeah, I can see that pretty well. It just starts as one piece, and then eventually you have a starship, and that always just amazes me. Outstanding. Cool. Thanks, cuz. So, I think we are just going to, for the preliminary, the inaugural, if you will, Big Lou's Lego Live, just start at the beginning, because that's what you need to do. I'm going to take a little sip of water here, because I've been running my mouth. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm aware that there's a delay. It is just the nature of the stream, so that is perfectly fine. But I'm wondering if I could do anything to make the clarity any better, but I think that's just because of how my camera is. I won't worry about that tonight, though. So, let's dig in. So, for the first bag, looks like it's one of the droids and a little utility vehicle with a construction claw on it thing. So, should be cool. Let's get to building. Now, I'm not a full noodler, organizer, whatever. I forget exactly what the term is for separating all of the parts into their different categories and stuff. I know there's a lot of people that, like, if you watch Adam Savage do his Lego builds, he's like meticulous about how he organizes his parts and stuff. I do it kind of by bag because that's how it's done here in the instructions. You know, they tell you to put one bag together and then the next and stuff like that. So, while I'm sorting this, y'all let me know what kind of cool things y'all have been doing to pass the time during our social distancing social experiment that we've got going on. If y'all are working on any cool projects, building anything cool, because I got a couple of things. Alright. Cool. Let's get down to business to build Legos. I'm going to start, looks like, with, I don't think it's actually Admiral Akbar, but it looks like him. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, it's definitely a, oh, wow. I'm losing cool points, because Admiral Akbar's race is the calamari. That's not what they are, but it sounds like calamari. It may as well be calamari. But, it's a trap guy. You know who I'm talking about. Admiral Akbar. And, there's his torso. And torso onto legs. And then there's his head. I don't know, can you all get a good look there? Can you see that? I don't know if my webcam's going to focus that or not, but I'll leave him right there for you there. If he'll stand. He's a little heavy in the head. Yeah, no, I've, Lego Masters is the one that you're talking about, right, Chris? Mon Calamari, thank you, Cutman. Appreciate that. Yes, I knew it was something about calamari, and I just lost massive cool points because I couldn't remember that. But that's all right. The Mon Cala is the name of their planet. And Chris, no, I have not actually watched it yet, but I've heard really good things about it. So. What, yes. The kids Lego build. Yeah, it's on Netflix, I believe. I think. I could be wrong. It's happened once or twice before. So let's see. We got this other guy here. Looks like some kind of alien creature. And he just will stand next to the Admiral there. Oh, wait, he's got a backpack, too. I guess we got to put the backpack together. So, always starts with all the little pieces. They are an ocean-based species. Bonus points if you could tell me what the name of the species is that they share a planet with. Mon Cala is home to the Mon Calamari and to, what's the other race? I know that one. Because I'm a dork. But I did know Mon Cala. Go figure. Alright, so we are looking for one specific... I think this is it. Yes. And this, like that. Move all my potential pieces to this side over here so I can go through them. This is always the hardest part, is when it starts, you gotta dig through all of the tiny, tiny pieces at the very beginning. But we'll get there. So there's those two. How are we doing on time? Oh, good. We got plenty of time. Figure we'll go for about an hour each time we sit down to do this. That way it'll last longer. We can have some more fun that way. And I can also not bore people to death with me just rooting through little pieces. Okay, so we got two of these and one of these, and we're gonna like this. For those of you playing along at home, the species that shares Mon Cala's waters is the Etherians, I think. They're the squid tentacle-faced people. Because there's a comic run in the new canon Star Wars line where they're at war together and it's all underwater and stuff like that. Was wondering if you needed more caffeine. Well, it's 8 o'clock, so probably not. But, you know, you do you, man. Oh, those go like this. Now, like that. I love that there are actual pictures here. Now, my the new studio setup is because the 50-foot HDMI cable that I bought to use the original the standing studio didn't work, so I got to send it back to Amazon and come up with a different solution for that. But yeah, it was amusing watching me try to drag this giant table from where it normally is in the other room. But we'll get there. So, like this? Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah, I think so. Just all little pieces. It's not a whole lot to really see yet because the pieces are so little. But, as I said, as we keep going, it'll get much bigger. Giggity. Alright, and this goes like that. Ooh, maybe. Kinda, yeah. Alright. Moving right along. All right. I think that's this piece. Uh-huh. Um, my niece Della is 5, and I got her some Legos for Christmas. Some Star Wars Legos because she would always play with my. I don't know if you can see in this cabinet here. I've got one of the ATSTs from Return of the Jedi, and every time she would come over for the past, I don't know, 2 years or whatever, she's like, "Can we play Star Wars Legos, Uncle Louie?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, kid, we can play that." And she got really, really adept at handling the pieces without tearing the whole thing apart, which was impressive to me for someone that was, as young as she is. So I started buying her own, and she's just loved putting them together and playing with them. So she can. Shot of the instructions while you build, maybe an overhead view of your building. I've got my webcam here. I need to figure out good placement for that. Maybe if I put it over here, looking down, instead of in front. I don't know. Like I said, this is kind of just the trial run to see what works and maybe what doesn't. But we'll get there. I appreciate the feedback. Yeah. So that I think that might be a better idea, having it looking down this way. That way I could just kind of show like this as I'm working. But anyway, so the Legos that Della's been playing with, there's an app that she can download the instructions right to, well, not her phone because she's 5, she didn't have one, but my sister's phone, and then they can turn by turn, and she'll hit the little next button and stuff like that, and it's friggin' impressive where Lego has come from where it was when I was a kid building stuff. Then again, I was never really a Legos kid when I was a kid. I was always more into the construction stuff. Let me know if y'all were ever, which side of that equation y'all fell on, construction Legos, or both. If that's what you did. I mean, there were all kinds of other ones as well, not just those, but those were the ones that I can remember right now. There's a lot of little tiny pieces here. All right, what's next? Looks like part of the... there's the other part of the gun, I think. That go in there like... That's random. Quality content here, me staring at a book, I'm sure. Like I said, we'll get there. All right. I think like that. There's always that aha moment when you turn the page and it's like, oh, that's what that's gonna be, which is always fun. So get a orange and blue thing here. That's really more of a puke brown more so than orange, but it looks orange in the book. And like this, maybe? Yep. Looks like that matches. And then this clicks into place like that. Okay. Ah. Aha. I jumped the gun on our little walrus creature. Or our little Abominable Snowmen. Excellent. Very cool. Yeah, no, I primarily had constructs, but I did have some Legos too. I think this is gonna go. Wait, maybe. Aha. Like that. Alright, so that's cool. So this dude is going to be really, really back heavy. See, there he's got that little thing that I just put together. You see that? How the hell is he going to stand up? He's got to lean way forward. There he is. Okay, that can't be comfortable. It's got to be bad on his knees. So, next. Now we're getting into some larger pieces, which makes me happy. Because I like large pieces. I like big Legos. I'm not going to sing, don't worry. So, that, like that. And then another one of these and a round one. So we'll split that difference like that. And then 4. I love how easily Legos go together. I mean, you can always tell when you're using a set that is not like officially sanctioned Lego pieces, because I did one a couple of years ago and it was not an official Lego, and it just, my finger started almost bleeding. It's just really, really hard. So, right, so there's that. And then this one goes on top like that. All right. And then we'll turn it over. And we get 2 more little claw pieces sticking away from it. Upside down. Like that. And we turn the page. All right. I didn't realize how prominently you could see the other webcam until like just this second in the main shot there. But I will, like I said, we'll fix that on another stream. So, all right, so we got some little reflector things here that are going to be the next pieces we add to this. And they're going to stick out the back as well. So, like this, I believe. All right. We are rocking and rolling. We're both. Now we get these 4 clear pieces. Look like that. Looks like little slider things, maybe. There we go. Used construction to make model space station for a science project. Called it the Vacation Space Station. Rhymes if you say it right. Vacation Space Station. You're absolutely right. It does. Well played. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I'm doing that right or not, but makes me happy. Now we have a little tow bar looking thing here. It goes across the back. There we go. You'll see that? with the little clear round pieces there on the bottom. All right. Got a, looks like a chair here. All the way in the back. Dude must have long legs. I don't. Vertically challenged. Wait, no. This piece. Like that. Yeah. And then like that. And this one, maybe? Yeah. All right. So we see we are coming right along there. Yeah, I think you're right, Chris. I think if I put it back here looking down, that would be much better. I can work on that for the next live stream. I'm going to be doing these live streams, I think, every other week, just because I kind of want to space these out a little bit, and I don't want my channel to become the Lego streaming channel, so just every now and then I'll do one. Maybe even once a month. Who knows? But we'll just see what kind of response I get. Right now there's, I don't know, 5 people watching, but I didn't know how, really didn't know how to promote this as far as, you know, getting the word out other than sending it via text to some of my, you know, some of you that are watching. And then this is going to go like that. And don't laugh at me when I hold it up to make sure that I'm putting it on the right way, because, you know, sometimes you gotta make sure you're putting it on the right way. I got a little spare part wrench. That's cool. Got the little wrench thing right there. I don't know if y'all can even see that, but I'll get some better close-up pictures and you could see it. If you head over to my Instagram, I'll put them up on my stories. So there's that. Next, a little barrel thing here with another reflector. Should be 2 of those. Should be 2. There's the other one. Keyword there. Should be. Excellent. Nope. There we go. Sometimes it's not the most clear. What plane it's supposed to be on. You got to kind of do a little bit of a double take, but the double take was taken. Never mind. Okay. So, this is where reading the instructions is pertinent, because I put some stuff on in the wrong place. But that's okay. Remember what I was just saying about being on the right plane? Well, I was not on the right direction when I did this last part. But that's okay. I didn't screw up too bad. One of the things I like about Lego so much is that you can't get too far ahead before you realize that you screwed up and got to start something over. I was wondering why that didn't quite make sense, why it wanted me to put that there, but we got there eventually, or rather haphazardly. Anyway, so this goes on that side and that side, and then there we go. See, that steps down, this steps down, it all steps down, and I don't even like steps. There we go. I think, yeah, it looks like that. Oh, we're not done. Like I said, turn the page and there's, more stuff. So this is gonna, like that. And then, there's the control panel. I saw the control panel. There it is. I love how they go through the detail of actually putting the control print on there so you can actually kind of see what it is. It's just, the attention to detail here just is so friggin' cool. Alright. So now we get to build the crane. Dr. Crane. Paging Dr. Crane. That's for you, Maddie. So these look like they're the same, so they'll go like that. Cool, cool. And then like that. Oh, it's gonna be cool. Gonna be dope. I don't think that's exactly how that's supposed to sound, but sounded good to me. I'm missing the hook. Oh, no, I'm not. There it is. I found it. Crisis averted. Oh, that's so cool. And then this. Up. Decals. Should probably take this off. See if I can do this without screwing it all up. Remember back in the Yes, I know you are. Remember back in the day when the pieces on here, the stickers all used to be the water ones where you had to put them in the water and get water all over the place? Just me? No? Anyone? Oh, it's so cool. And it's like actually articulated. There's like notches on the leg. I'm not even going to try and hold it up to the camera. You won't even be able to see it at all. But there's notches on the radius of the joint there so that when you move it, it stays in place. That, like I said, that's just the engineering that goes into designing these is just so cool. So, let's see. Okay, moving on. I think we're moving on to a completely different piece. So, I think we're done with... knocking... I'm just knocking everything over. So, water transfer decal. Thank you. That those were a pain in the ass. I'm glad we don't use those anymore. Although I have seen some model sets that still use them, but I don't think they're used in Lego building anymore. Pardon me. That is high quality H2O, as they say. Name that movie. That's an easy one. I should give y'all a harder one than that. Need another hook or claw part. And these are gonna join across the bottom. There we go. So, sorry, I got caught up watching myself over here on the delay, and it amused me. All right, next pieces. I'm just gonna sync everything up like that. Did that? Huh. I don't think that's right. There's nothing on the bottom there. That's why that's like that. And these bridge that gap. Is that right? That is right. Woohoo! And we turn the page. Wow. That's 30 minutes gone. Boys and girls, we are flying through this. I say boys and girls. I don't know what the demographic is of who all is watching, but I like to assume that girls are watching me at all times, so. That doesn't appear to hang over the front like that. It's because it doesn't. This piece goes here. There's a filler piece that I... There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. And a bright yellow spot. Uh-oh. I'll get that in a minute. I'm actually surprised that I haven't dropped more of these. Because, well, to be perfectly honest with y'all, I'm quite clumsy. That doesn't come across in my videos because I'm really good at editing. But I am quite clumsy. All right. And I found it. There we go. Crisis averted. All right. And we get another label to put on there. Ah, see. the language in Star Wars is kind of cryptic. Or the written language, I should say. Because it's not letters, it's all just like runes and stuff. Arabesh is what it's called, I believe. Not bad. And I don't know if it was supposed to go this way or this way, and to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think it matters, but for my purposes, I just did it like that. And that's another piece done. All right. So now we can keep moving on, keep moving on. I said I wasn't going to sing. I'm sorry. I did it anyway. And then this piece goes on the back like that. And then we get some some Danger Danger Will Robinson cones. Is that right? I think these go right like that, and then that, and then this fits like that. And then a couple of these little side pieces like that. All right. And then this flips up. Aha. And then we have our ammo loader. We can set the distance on it. There we go. That's that. And then this hooks in. That is so cool. Woo! And then I wonder if it'll actually hold the weight of the thing, or if it's gonna pull it down. That's too heavy. That's all right. Don't know what this is for. I don't know that I missed a step or not, but that's where we are as of right now. So that's one bag done. And that makes me happy. So, I think with that being the case, one bag done, I think that's a good stopping point for the first stream. Learned a lot about constantly keeping you folks entertained with telling you what I'm doing while I'm trying to focus on not screwing up. And also about camera placement and audio setup and getting everything rocking and rolling. It's not heavy per se, but it definitely is not counterbalanced. I think that maybe if it was just this piece, the payload piece instead of the whole sled like that, then maybe that's how it's designed to be played with. But actually, that's pretty cool. I like how that is with the payload getting ready to be loaded onto the big ship. This part, yeah. I think that's the stand, because there's no listing for it in the instructions. But I don't know. I'm gonna flip through here a little bit more and figure something out for it for sure. Uh-oh. Just throwing laser bolts all over the place. Oh, need to give the guys their gun. Hang on. He didn't get a gun. I dropped it. There. Pew pew. Anyway, that'll do it. And fellas, thank you so much for sticking around. You guys are absolute legends. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream now, and I will catch y'all on the next time. I always end my videos with stay motivated, stay inspired, and stay safe. We'll see y'all next time.